terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? That's just a nasty rumor spread by people who wanted to be in Edge's league but couldn't keep up with him.
Come on, King. You've watched Edge as much as I have. And you've seen the things he's pulled. Talk about someone whose heart is as cold.
Oh, my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match! He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Jeez, JR. Don't hold anything back. Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
I think it's a damn shame that someone who's worked as hard as Booker T has to overcome a checkered past would turn out to be such an A1 jerk in the end.
Come on, JR. So Booker made some mistakes. So he spent a little time in jail. He did his time and paid his debt. Let it go.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
He's a slippery devil.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show. Talk about adding insult to injury, tossed out of the ring and the match.
My name
That's
is
one
Finlay,
pure
and
superstar
I love
in this
to
match.
fight.
He reversed it. Sure. All you need is a bunch of trash cans and a kendo stick.
Bob Holly is one of the toughest human beings I have ever seen in all my years at WWE. You don't want to wind up on his backside.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
He saw that one coming.
This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar. He countered that and made it look easy.
Wow. He wasn't too gentle about throwing him out.
You're not going to get him with that one.
Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. And it's been reversed. Oh, come on, King. Angle's an Olympic gold medalist. That he's a multiple-time WWE champion, and he's done just about everything there is to do in this business. He'll be successful no matter where he competes.
Yeah, but do you think it's just a coincidence that he keeps moving to less competitive brands? I think Angle's running scared.
Oh, come on. Angle's never run for a damn fight in his life, and you know it. I've never seen a challenge set in front of him that he couldn't overcome.
Well, you might be seeing one here tonight, JR. It looks like Angle's got his work cut out for him.
Boy, JBL sure is a piece of work. He's got every advantage in the world. Money, talent, athletic ability, and it's still not enough.
He countered that one perfectly.
Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at one of the most awesome forces I've ever seen in a WWE ring. And I think the dead man's going to remind everyone tonight why they call him the Phenom.
Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, King. Cena's got some impressive accomplishments to his credit. I think he's got every right to be proud.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a lowdown, despicable move that was.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job. And there's the elimination.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. The way you say that, JR, it sounds like you're implying that he has a good side. And we both know that's not true.
Well, if he does have a good side, I've certainly never seen it. I don't think any of his opponents have either. What a reversal.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on more than hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match would be when you quit yapping. That means is that? Yes, that's an elimination.
These superstars are putting on a great... Well, there's one less superstar in this match now. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic. And I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh, no.
That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too. What a counter. I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that.
Watch out. He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match.
He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
I can't believe he countered that one.
When I look at what Shelton Benjamin has become, it turns my Sooner stomach like burnt orange. I can't believe a bright young kid with his potential has let a success go straight to his head like this.
I think you're just jealous, JR. Why can't you give Shelton the credit he deserves?
I give him all the credit in the world, King. He's held the tag team title. He's practically spent more time with the Intercontinental titles than he has without it. But it seems like the more successful he gets, the more of an ass he becomes.
Well, I think that if Shelton had to choose between all of his success and making... I don't believe it! He's been eliminated!
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way.
He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR.
He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't about...
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination.
There he goes. He's out of the match. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. Speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself. It's all the same to you, King.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. He just doesn't have the strength to lift it.
He must be crazy thinking he can pick him up like that.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of that went nowhere.
Thinks that everyone hates him because he's Arab American. Nothing could be further from the truth. Everyone hates him because he's a jerk.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, he's got someone else. You gotta give him credit. He's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, but I don't think he's got much in the way of brains. JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial... Oh, come on. What are you thinking?
That's what happens when your heart is bigger than your muscle.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
He's not going to get caught with that one. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, but I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have. He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated...
Oh, no! I can't watch!
My God! That will break you in half! I can't imagine how anyone could come back from something like that.
But a pirate? In the WWE? Shouldn't he be off, I don't know, buckling some swashes or something?
I've got to say, King, I don't think there's a more colorful...
Nice try, Skinny.
Well, I think he's going to have to hit the gym some more before he pulls that off. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think...
Up and over and out. Eliminated. There's the reversal. I think that his opponent telegraphed that one.
So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Oh, no. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right. A textbook reversal there.
JR. Most WWE superstars are only human. I'm not sure you can say that about the Great Khali. Look at the size of the Great Khali, JR. Where do you find someone like that?
The Great Khali's from India, King, but I wouldn't expect to find another human being like him walking the face of this earth.
You think this is going to be a back and forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty one-sided, JR?
I couldn't tell you, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that you can never tell how a match is going to go.
That was a long way to go for a simple, I don't know, JR. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of the job.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a world heavyweight champion, King. In my book, as long as you wear that title around your waist, you're the biggest thing in the business at that moment.
Come on, JR. Haven't you ever heard of a fluke champion? Batista got lucky. You don't get into the Hall of Fame for being lucky.
No, you don't. And you don't get there on a fluke. But Batista's the real deal. And that's why it wouldn't surprise me one bit to see him inducted after a long and distinguished career.
Chris Benoit thinks he's the toughest superstar in the WWE. But I